Hi, my name is Grace and this is Training with Grace Yoga. Today we're going to do yoga for people who sit all day, especially considering this recent stay-at-home order for those of us who are quarantined. I figured this would be a great flow for everyone to partake in since our mobility has been extremely lessened and a lot of us are just sitting at home or working from home and just sitting all the time. So what we're going to do in this flow, we're going to stretch out our legs, our low back, and open up our chest and bring our shoulders back. This flow is going to help us with our underused muscles and the muscles that get stiff and tight from sitting all day. So when you're ready, meet me on your mat. Today we're going to begin kneeling on our mats. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to come to any comfortable seated position with your legs out long in front of you or with your legs crossed. Once you get into your comfortable position, close your eyes, bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your heart. And just breathe. Begin by bringing awareness into your breath. Notice if your breath is quick or if it's slow, if it's shallow or if it's deep. Wherever your breath is at, exhale all the stale air out through your mouth. Through your nose, take a deep breath in, filling up your lungs and the base of your belly. And through your mouth, a deep exhale. Through your nose, take a deep breath in, and through your mouth, a deep exhale. Now seal your lips and begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Lift your tongue to the roof of your mouth and add slight constriction to the back of your throat. Through your nose, take a deep breath in. Through your nose, exhale. Through your nose, inhale, filling up the front and back of your rib cage with air. And through your nose, exhale, pressing all the air out of your diaphragm. Now continue your breath like this. Clear any chatter from your mind and just focus on your breath. And then gently blink your eyes open and release your hands down. We're just going to get into a little bit of shoulder mobility here. Just bringing your shoulders backward in a circular motion to open up your chest. It's really easy when we're seated to hunch forward and curl our shoulders forward. So it's really important today in this flow that we're reversing those motions that we're typically accidentally doing while we're seated. Continue your breath in and out through your nose. And then drop your arms down. Lean forward and then tuck your toes behind you and come to a seat on your heels. This toe sit can tend to be a little bit intense if you haven't done it before, so at any point this becomes too much for you, feel free to just press up to standing on your knees. Otherwise, have a seat on your toes. And inhale, drop your neck down to your chest. Exhale, lift your neck up to the right side. Inhale your neck down to the left. And exhale your neck up to the right. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Just a few more here, connecting our breath with our movement. If your toes are starting to feel a little bit of pressure from this toe sit, just focus on your breath to guide you through it. The next time your chin is down toward your chest, reverse your circles. Exhaling up to the left, inhaling down to the right. Exhale up to the left. Inhale down to the right. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Just a couple more. Breathe through this toe sit. Relax the muscles in your body. Just 2 more. The next time your chin is down at your chest, bring your neck back to center. And then plant your palms forward and tap out the tops of your toes to release that pressure. Does not feel good. All right. Now we're gonna come to tabletop pose. So be sure that your knees are hip width distance apart and your hips are stacked over your knees and your shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Keep your gaze down and then inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down to the mat, arching your back. Lift your chest and neck up to the sky. Feel free to add a slight bend to your elbows. Exhale, cat pose. Press through your palms, rounding your spine up to the sky. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Now continue cat-cow with your own breath. As we just gently move through this flexion and extension of the spine. Connect your breath with your movement and take a mental scan of your body from head to toe. Notice if there's any tension in your body that you're holding on to and see how you can let it go by utilizing your breath, by breathing space into the areas that are tight. On your next exhale, come to a neutral spine. Now we're going to do something called a cat-cow push-up. It's not really the form of a regular push-up. We're just playing around with the space between our shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Press your shoulder blades up to the sky, keeping your neck still. Inhale, drop the space between your shoulder blades down. Exhale, press up that space. Inhale, drop down. We're just going to fluidly move through this. Might be a little bit of a weird posture if you haven't done it before. So just keep trying, keeping your arms still and in place. There's a little bit of arch in your spine, that's totally fine. But really just try to actively think about that space directly between your shoulder blades. On your next exhale, come to a neutral spine. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back behind you. Press down through your palms to send your chest toward your thighs. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. And let your head and neck hang heavy. From here, you can bend and straighten one leg at a time for a deeper stretch in your hamstrings if that feels good for you. Or you can just hold still if that's what serves you today. But by walking out our down dog, we really help get a deeper stretch into our hamstring and stretch out our calves. Continue your breath in and out through your nose, and then bring your down dog to stillness. Inhale up to your tippy toes, and exhale, drop your heels to the left side of your mat. Add a slight bend to your knees and even out your weight that you press down into the earth. You want to feel a stretch in the right side body. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale up to your tippy toes and exhale, drop your heels to the right. Bend your knees a little bit and evenly distribute your weight. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale up to your tippy toes. Exhale your heels down to the earth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your toes directly behind your wrists so your feet are hip width distance apart. Bend your knees so that your torso can rest on your thighs and let your head and neck hang heavy. You have the option to gently sway side to side. You can grab opposite elbows if that feels good for you. Gently shake your head yes. Gently shake your head no. And then bring the crown of your head toward the earth. Continue your breath in and out through your nose. Release your palms down to the mat and then gently bind your hands behind your back. You can rest your hands on your low back or you can press your arms out behind you. We're going to take a gentle ragdoll twist. Softly bend your left knee and bring your left shoulder down to your left knee. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, come back to your regular forward fold. Exhale, bend your right knee, bring your right shoulder to your right knee. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Gently release your hands down to the mat. Center your left hand and inhale your right arm up high to the sky. Maybe your right leg straightens or it stays bent. Find what feels good for you. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in. Reach a little bit deeper. Exhale, release your palm down to the mat. Center your right hand and inhale your left arm up high to the sky. Find the positioning that feels good with your knees. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Take one more deep breath in. Reach a little bit deeper. Exhale, release your palm down to the mat. If you have bad knees, keep your feet at hip width distance apart. Otherwise, heel toe your feet together so that your toes touch and your heels are a sliver apart. And very slowly inhale as you rise up to standing, your head and neck come up last. Once you rise to standing, inhale your shoulders up by your ears, then exhale them down behind you. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your biceps up by your ears and breathe here. Now we're going to activate this posture. Spread your toes out wide and then press your toes and your heels into the mat to lift up the arch in your feet off of your mat. To engage your legs, squeeze your quadriceps and lift them up off of your kneecaps and draw your tailbone down and tuck your tummy in. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, baby back bend. Goal post your arms. We'll stay here for 2 rounds of breath. Squeeze your glutes to avoid from dumping in your low back and continue to lift your chest up to the sky. Take another deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, bind your hands behind your back. Exhale, press your arms away. Again, we stay here for 2 rounds of breath. Squeeze your glutes to avoid from dumping in your low back. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms to your shins and breathe here. Add a slight bend to your knees so you can engage the muscles in your legs and roll your shoulders back so that your shoulder blades kiss together. Draw your chin down towards your chest so that your gaze is 6 inches in front of your toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, plant your palms. Inhale, step your feet back to high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Bring the tops of your feet to the earth. Toes touch. And inhale, baby cobra. Stay here for your exhale. Little to no weight in your palms. Keep your gaze down so that you're not pinching the back of your neck. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. Now we're going to flow our sun salutation, a breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat, toes touch. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up to standing. Exhale, baby back bend, goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, release your palms by your side. Inhale, bind your hands. Exhale, press your arms away from you. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Kiss your shoulder blades together. Exhale, plant your palms. Inhale, step your feet back to high plank. And exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Tops of your feet to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, little to no weight in your hands. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. Now we'll move one more time to our sun salutation A. This time I encourage you to close your eyes. Tune inward with your body. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up to standing. Exhale, baby back bend, goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Inhale, bind your hands. Exhale, press your arms down and back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, mountain pose, biceps come up by your ears. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, kiss your shoulder blades together. Exhale, plant your palms. Inhale, step your feet back to high plank. And exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Tops of your feet to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, keep your gaze down. Exhale, tabletop to downward facing dog. Take just a moment to pedal out your down dog here. Bending and straightening one leg at a time. And then bring your down dog to stillness. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through between your palms. Inhale, low lunge, twist, lift your right arm up high to the sky. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in, reach a little bit higher with your right hand. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, drop down to your back knee, untuck your back toe. And exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge twist, lift your right arm up high to the sky. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in, reach up a little bit higher. Stay here for your exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent, drop down your back knee, keep your back toe lifted, and drop down your back knee and keep your back toe tucked. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in, reach a little bit higher. Exhale, half splits, plant your palms and flex your right toes up to the sky. Instead of locking out your knee, try to keep a slight bend there. And if you'd like a deeper stretch, add a slight arch to your low back. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, fold down a little bit deeper. Take another deep breath in, back off the stretch a little bit. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, kneeling crescent, biceps come up by your ears. Exhale, runner's lunge, plant your palms, heel toe your right foot out to the edge of your mat. Make sure that your knee is stacked directly over your ankle to protect your knee. And then from here, you have the option to come down to your forearms if that feels good for you, or you can stay up on your palms. Whatever you do, let your head and neck hang heavy and just relax here. As you inhale, back off the stretch a little bit. And then exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Take another deep breath in, back off the stretch a little bit. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. If you went down to your forearms, gently press up to your palms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, half pigeon. You're going to heel toe your right foot across all the way to the left side of your mat. And then drop your right knee down towards your right wrist. Untuck your back toe. Walk your palms up by your sides so that you have a chance to square and level your hips. For full expression of this pose, you want to bring your right ankle all the way up to your left wrist. That can be kind of intense for some people, so if you need to, you can bend your knee and that's going to give you more mobility in this posture. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, fold forward and down for sleeping pigeon. We're just here for a short few round of breaths. Take another deep breath in. Stay here if you exhale. Try to let go of all the muscles you're holding on to in your body. Take another deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Last full cycle of breath. Inhale through your nose. Through your nose, exhale. Very gently inhale, press up to your palms. Stay here for your exhale. Tuck your back toe, lift your knee up off the mat, and exhale to downward facing dog. Send your right leg back. Separate your feet to hip width distance apart and then pedal out your down dog. Now let's move through the left side. Bring your down dog to stillness and inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot through between your palms. Inhale, low lunge twist, lift your left arm up high to the sky. Stay here for your exhale. Take another deep breath in, reach up a little bit higher. Stay here for your exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent, drop down to your back knee. Keep your back toes tucked. Lift your biceps up by your ears. Stay here for your exhale. Inhale, reach up a little bit higher. Exhale, half splits. Drop your hands down by your side and flex your right toes up high to the sky. Inhale, back off the stretch a little bit. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, back off the stretch a little bit. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, kneeling crescent, biceps come up by your ears. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your palms down. Heel toe your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Be sure that your knee is stacked directly over your ankle. From here, take whatever arm variation you did on the other side to honor symmetry in your body. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Take a deep breath in, back off the stretch a little bit. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Take another deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. If you went down to your forearms, gently press up to your palms. Take a deep breath in and exhale, half pigeon. Heel toe your left foot all the way to the right side of your mat and then drop your left knee down. Untuck your back toes and walk your palms up by your side to square and level your hips. Situate your knee however you need to feel the best in this posture. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, fold forward and down for sleeping pigeon. We're just here for a few short rounds of breaths. Take a deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Try to release all the muscles in your body. Take another deep breath in. Stay here for your exhale. One more full cycle of breath through your nose, inhale. And through your nose, exhale. Inhale, gently press up to your palms. Tuck your back toe, lift your knee up off the mat, and exhale the downward facing dog. Take one last time to pedal out your down dog. And then bring your down dog to stillness. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop down to your knees and make your way to lying down on your back. Once you come to lying down on your back, hug your knees in your chest, giving your legs a squeeze. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, happy baby. Send the palms of your feet to the sky and bend your knees. You can grab the backs of your knees, the backs of your calves, or your feet, whatever is most accessible for you. From here, play around with bending and straightening one leg at a time to help you get a deeper stretch in your hamstrings. Just gently swaying side to side. Maybe your leg doesn't want to straighten all the way. That's totally fine. Just take it to what feels good for you. Then hug your knees into your chest, giving your legs a good squeeze. Bring your palms behind your knees and rock and roll 3 times until you make your way into a seated position. Thank you so much for taking time to do your yoga with me today. If you would like to access my longer yoga flows, you can find the directions in the description of this video. Please leave me a comment down below to let me know what you thought about the flow. And if you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And please do me a favor and share this video with a friend. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Namaste.